above. So you've just seen Gareth like superhero land next to you, literally grab you, and then you just suddenly appear at the side of the clearing and see a massive thunder wave just explode at the side of the lake, knocking both of those surviving guys back and injuring them quite a bit. But then you feel that oppressive, weird sensation lift from you as you are out of range of the orc again.
I will use wholeness of body to give myself 27 hit points.
That wasn't a spell that you just did, was it? No.
What?
What's that?
No, wholeness of body. No, it's a. Monk. I can do it once. It's a monkey thing.
Monkey
okay.
business.
Yeah,
Monkey
it's
You use your kind of internal.
My wholeness of body. It's called.
Oh, not key points, by the way. It's just a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I gain the. It's at level 6.
Yeah,
you gain the ability to heal yourself 3. Regain hit points equal to 3 times your monk level.
Wow. Not bad,
it's just that if you cast a spell or make an attack, the spell ends. That sanctuary thing ends, that's all.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay. I've not done anything.
Anything else on your turn, love?
No, I'm good.
Right, this guy, using his aggressive bonus action to move up to Patcher. I'm going to take a swing. That is a miss, but now unfortunately Patcher is feeling the oppressive effects. This guy, oh god, you hear the orc down in the lake splashing still as you kind of hear some scrabbling at the side, and you hear him splash back down. He failed his little attempt to try and climb out.
Is he just swimming on a lilac?
God damn it! He's going to run over there and take a shot at Gareth with his little crossbow. That is a miss. Patcher's turn.
Patcher can bite this guy in the balls.
That is a hit.
Yes,
18.
good boy, Patch.
As he does 13 piercing damage. And just jumps on the guy. Tail as well?
Yep. In his rectum.
That's a 21.
Yeah, that'll do.
As he does 18 damage. It's his big attack for Patcher. He does 1d6 plus 3 plus 3d6 lightning if he hits with it. And the guy has to make a saving throw, which he fails. He's also bonked on the head for a round. Gareth's turn.
Right, I turn around to Actor and say, "You can sit this one out. I think you just rest up. You'll be right." And then I zoom off, go 20 feet in the air, and then I will cast. What am I doing? What am I doing?
That's 2 uses of your fly so far.
Yeah. I will twin Sorcerer's Burst, psychic damage again. It's a 7 plus 9. I'm going for this guy. 7 plus 9, 16.
16's a miss.
And my second
second
one is on this guy. And that is 11 plus 9, 19.
That is it.
Sorry, 11 plus 9, 20.
20, yeah, definitely it.
And that is 2d8. 2d8. Oh, yes. That's 8.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Nice.
Psychic damage. Plus, I can roll another d8. Because I got an 8, which is a 1.
Oh, I mean, it's not damage, isn't it?
And then I'll chuck my shield at this guy. And miss. 12 plus 3, 15.
Did you... actually, let me double check that.
Is it advantage because he's stunned?
I was just going to check, yeah.
You can miss a second time if you want.
No, he's basically just like staggering around.
Okay. Yeah, I missed with my shield.
Oh no, attack rolls have advantage. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, let's Miss again then, shall I?
We'll check, yeah.
14 plus 3.
17 is literally just enough to hit the guy.
Oh, yes. So that will be 1d6 plus... Ugh. 1 and 3. 4.
Oh, I mean, it's still bludgeoning damage.
Damage.
In America, the shield off and smack the orc in the side as he's kind of staggering around with Patcher attached to him.
And I got Patcher duck.
Quang! So,
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Actor.
Very much appreciate that you told me to take this one out, but it ain't going to happen. So,
I'm gonna run up.
How far am I to here? I do the roller thing, but then I cock it up. So
About 20 foot.
easy. So I'm gonna go here. Well, that's direct, so we'll go. Yeah. So I will hit this orky guy.
Yep. With advantage.
Already doing that, mate. 23.
23 is indeed a hit, but your sanctuary will drop now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll cover that. 15 damage, 2 of which is poison.
15, very nice.
17.
He's literally just enough to hit the guy and hurt him.
16, 5 of which is poison.
16, very nice.
Push him in. Push him in.
Yeah, I'm gonna move down to this side.
Push him
no
in.
longer at
Push
advantage.
him
Oh,
in.
you
Push
dare.
him in.
He's still stunned.
Does that mean it's advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You get Patcher to move behind him and then...
16.
He's a miss.
Oh!
No, I've got 2. I've got 2.
Okay,
Oh,
one
just
more.
dropped my dice. Yeah, 21.
Yay!
Can you please try a strength saving throw?
He's going to use his reaction right before this happens.
Dunk tank.
As you hit him with your second flurry of blows, your kind of first kick goes kind of straight past him. Remember, Patcher is still attached to him right now. He's grappled.
Oh shit.
And as
Ungrapple Patcher.
you back kick out with the other leg and hit him straight in the kind of solar plexus. As you do so, his mouth kind of drops open, and you see a massive tongue kind of lash out from his mouth, like imagine like a frog, you know, in a fly. Massive kind of leathery appendage, like whips out of his mouth and strikes out at you. 12 is a miss as it kind of just whoosh, slices out over your head, but doesn't hit you. Why is it strength saving throw?
Oh, shit. Yeah, but I can't do it.
So that
Shit.
he failed. That's a 5.
Fuck.
So 15 foot. Him and Patcher are going to go.
Oh, but you can fly. You can go get him.
I can't carry him.
You
Kill Patcher again.
just wait and see what happens.
Actually, to be fair,
No, Patcher can climb out anyway.
He's indeed, as they both get kicked off the edge. And he starts falling. What else on your turn, love?
You got a rope.
I go, oh shit!
You see Patcher go.
It was such a clever idea.
Oh, Patcher's got a feather fall.
Say again.
Patcher's got feather fall.
Pat just got featherfall. We gave him the unicorn thingy.
It's up to you how you want to do it, but it's actor's turn.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's
I
fine.
don't know what else to do.
Okay.
There's nothing else that I can do.
Right, so
Part of the upgrade for Patcher was a little go-go gadget
Uh-huh.
helicopter.
It's a
Um,
parachute.
as
But
they all
it's one of them
go,
little umbrellas. It just pops out of the top of his head.
as Cork and Patcher both fall down
Patcher, I'm so sorry.
into the water. This guy, he's going to try and climb out again. Well, he's not drowning at least anymore. As you can see over the edge, actor, and you just see this huge kind of dark, kind of greeny browny hand slam into the edge of the lake above the water and start hiking this orc out. See him pull his head out above the water and cough out a load of mucky water. Right, this guy up here,
Is he here?
he's there. He's in the water.
Okay.
Oh, do you mean the one that's climbing out?
Oh, yeah, we're
He's there. I'll take that off of him so that you can see the token, but that's where he currently is, trying to climb his way out, basically. But he's also 25 foot down. Right, this guy is going to take a swing at Actor. He's no longer marked. And he's going to miss like an idiot. Patcher's turn. I'm going to presume if you've ever conversed with Patcher about this kind of particular scenario, you'll have advised him to not stay underwater and try and get out. What would Gareth have explained to Patcher to do in a kind of scenario?
If you fall into a big hole full of water, get out. As you're falling, you've got your little unicorn thing. You can activate that so you slows your fall, and then when you get to the bottom, you can climb out.
You might not remember, but Patcher has a 30-foot climb speed. As he falls into the water, he detaches from the orc. Just, you see, as Actor stood there with a hand over her mouth, ducking an attack from the cultist, going, "Oh no!" You just see Patcher like climb up over the edge and look over to see where Gareth and Actor.
This is other guys just continually hitting me. I'm like, "Well, you stop it."
Gareth's turn.
Is this guy climbing?
He's started to climb his way out. He's still at the bottom, but I've shown the token so you can see where he is.
So how high is he? Is he?
20, he's literally just got his head out of the water, so he's 25 foot down.
Oh, right, okay.
So you're flying at the minute.
Yeah.
So you have to move in a direction at least, or land.
Yeah. I will.
There's still a guy attacking me if you want to hit someone.
Yeah, I'll fly around here and then land. And I'll use the back of him, so I'm going to aim for the back of his head.
Oh.
And I'm going to firebolt him. That's a 9 plus 9, 18. Double tens. So that is a 20 firebolt damage right to the back of his head. In fact, when I land, I do this superhero land again, and as I'm on the floor, I aim it up his dress that he's got on. So he just gets engulfed in flames.
So, Actor, from your perspective, all you see is all of a sudden this guy that's fighting you is suddenly also on fire for a brief second.
And then as I do it, I go, "Flame on!" And then my bonus, I'll miss with my shield. Yeah, so 7 plus 3.
That is indeed. Yes.
Yep. And that is my turn. In fact, I had advantage on that, didn't I?
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did do it at advantage, didn't you?
Good, that was a 4.
Okay.
I'll take the high one, thank you.
Actor's turn.
I will take an attack of opportunity, and I will move over here.
Okay. 17. As he stabs you, but only, you notice this time, as he kind of shivs you as you run away, you don't feel whatever the extra impact was from when you had the weird sensation. You just feel like as he kind of stabs you in the side from his obsidian blade.
Okay.
Oh, what are you going to do with this poor guy? He's like, you just see him like starting to climb up and they see you like look over the edge and smile at him.
I'm going to look over the edge, I'm going to smile, I'm going to get out my Comas cup and I am going to conjure 1 gallon of oil and I'm going to put it down the side of the wall.
Oh. As you just like pour it off the edge. He's like, no! Like his hands scrabbling. And there's a loose scree and oil now. As he's going to fall straight back into the water again. Bloosh! Oh, you bitch! As he falls back into the water.
It's up to 2 gallons per minute.
Oh wow! So you
So
can
I'm
just
conjuring. I'm just keep pouring it in.
You keep filling it up, and I'll firebolt it.
It then goes, but it's going to spread over here. So the guy that's here eventually, it should be a layer of oil.
Yep,
over
and I'll turn it into a lake of fire.
Cover it eventually.
Yeah.
So I am gonna.
Because that is, remember, all of combat
yeah.
is 1 minute.
So poured some oil.
That's
Yeah.
That whole round of combat is like 1 minute.
But I've poured some oil down the side of the wall.
Yeah. That's why he's falling back in. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me done.
Right, the guy over towards the left is going to try and... finally. All right. So the guy over near Gareth manages to get a handhold and starts climbing his way out. The one that's now slipped back into the water, manages to at least... Actually, no. I'm going to roll the disadvantage.
That must be
Oil everywhere, yeah.
disadvantage. I was going to
Yeah,
say.
you see his hand come out, grab a big handful of kind of dirt and oil, and just pulls him straight back down into the water again. This guy is going to turn around to Gareth. So do you know what? He's going to run around this side and take a swing at Gareth. 27. Oh, max damage. 11. As he stabs you, you feel all of his weight go behind this this obsidian dagger as he sinks it deep into Gareth's side. Patcher.
That should be 83 because I had 5 temporary hit points.
Ah, okay. Oh, I don't think you carried him over then, darling, so I'll add 5 back onto him.
Oh, okay. We did have them on, though.
I've quit out the game and come back in. It may have taken them off.
Okay.
Could have been a different session. I don't know.
And then Patcher will run around the back of this guy and then bite him.
Bitey, bitey.
Bitey.
9. Wow.
No way.
Yep, you rolled a natural 1 and a 7.
Lovely.
Tail.
Yep.
I mean, it was higher, but it's still a miss. 16.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, one shy of hitting him. So it kind of you see the tail hit the guy from behind, but he manages to kind of roll with the impact, and you see the tail kind of shoot off just to the side of him without hitting him. Gareth's turn.
How far has this guy got to climb?
About 25 foot. He's literally just got out of the water.
How high can he climb?
He doesn't have a climb speed, so it's essentially what.
In fairness, I'm not sure you'd know that though.
Yeah,
just to be awkward.
All right, I'll.
No, it's
You
true.
wouldn't know, would you?
Basically, it's going to take him a while because it's half movement if you don't have a climb speed.
I'll do shocking grasp. Because it's just if I do shocking grasp, I get advantage if he's got armor. If he's wearing metal armor.
Yeah, it doesn't appear any easier to grip him than you would expect.
1 again? Fucking hell.
Oh man.
Because I rolled a 1, do I then hit Patcher with that?
If you want to start doing critical...
And then it restores his health, though, then, doesn't it? Because it's shocking grasp.
No, critical misses, I roll to see what happens.
Oh, okay.
If you want to start doing that.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. I'll think about it.
And then I'll, as my bonus, I will miss him with my shield. 7. But it's at advantage, isn't it?
In melee, yeah.
Yeah. 1. What the fuck?
What? 2 once?
I got a 1 and a 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't do anything this turn. I'm just.
So you're currently pouring oil off the edge of this?
Yes. I've stopped now.
Okay.
So I've just done enough, let's say, to go down the side of thingy. I will now... What has the oil done then? So it's gone down, has it gone over him?
At least currently back under the water again, trying to scrabble his way out of the water. You can see he's really struggling, he can't swim.
Yeah, so I've put the cup down and I've got it... I think it
You've got to keep
I have
doing
to hold it,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. As soon as you put it down, it stops.
I've done that, okay. So what I will do is I will go over this way. I will use my Comas cup again.
How many uses does it say?
It doesn't
You
say.
just keep doing it?
Yeah. It's just 2 gallons per minute, so I'm guessing it's just...
It's staggered?
Yeah. But I'm not using the gallon thing, so... Because I'm just doing it for my go. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you go for it.
And then I pour it down that one to get him. I don't have any attacks or anything, do I? Because that's my action.
If you can use that as an action, then yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can do then. So yeah, I'm going to pour oil down there.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that
He's also at disadvantage now, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, it's his turn to try and climb up. See how well that goes. Yeah, he falls back in the water. As you, once again, see the poor orc as he's trying to climb out of the water, just falls straight back in. This guy is going to move over here, away from where all the oil is, and try and climb out. Hey! He's at least manages to get his head above the water as he starts climbing out from here. Cultist, he's gonna take a swing at Gareth, I think. That's a natural 1, he sucks. Patch your turn.
Attack him, bite him.
That is an 8, that's a miss.
With advantage in it.
Yep.
Again.
He got a 6 and another natural 1.
Fucking hell.
Right. Tail?
Tail, yeah.
That's more like it, 21.
Yes.
So that's going to be probably a lot. Oh, 14 damage, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw now. Which he fails, so he's now also stunned.
Yes.
So has he swum to the other side, and now he's...
he manages to get to the other side, and he's literally just got one hand out of the water in a minute.
Oh, he's still in the pit, is he?
He's still in the water, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's still 25 foot down. It's just so you can see.
All right. Right, I shall attack this guy with
Damage.
psychic damage.
Oh.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay, it's only Sorcerer's Burst. So that's 2d8 psychic, so that's 16 damage.
Yep.
Plus 5, 6.
22.
22 psychic damage. Yes.
As that guy gets basically stunned by Patch's tail, you see him kind of stumbling around, like swinging at the air with the dagger. And what spell was it? Sorcerer's Burst.
Yeah.
So yeah, you reach out in his direction and just unleash like a psychic torrent towards this guy, and just instantly see him drop the knife, and he puts his hands to his head, and you see just his nose just like bust as if you'd headbutt him, and he collapses to the floor.
And then I can't really. I'm going to walk to the edge here.
So you can see that guy trying to get out of the water. His head keeps popping up and then sinking back down again. His hands can't quite get purchasing all the oil and like loose rubble now.
And then can I lob my shield at him?
Yeah, you can definitely try, yeah.
I'm not using this dice now. This one's shit. I'm going to try this one. 1. What the
That shield's just cursed.
It is. I'm going to get rid of it. Can I get a normal shield? I'll get a normal shield and then... So yeah, I missed the thing, hit the edge, it bounces back, smashes me in the face.
It skims across the water. You have to jump in and get it now.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, back to Actor. So you're currently pouring more oil down.
Okay, oil's gone away. So the guy who's coming out of
At the far side, yeah.
the fast, is he covered in oil?
Yeah. You completely drenched him in it before he fell back into the water, and the water hasn't washed it off.
Okay. So what I am now going to do is put my staff together, and I'm going to try cast Firebolt at the guy that was covered in oil.
Yeah, using your little...
Surely that's with advantage, isn't it?
The telescope that you bought.
Yes, at my range attacks.
Yeah.
So is that...
I like to imagine you've strapped it to the staff so you can use it like a scope. Just look down like on Stargate, with the Jafar.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a scope strapped to it.
What does that do?
You get advantage.
I get advantage.
Ranged attacks.
I also have that
twice
grandfather's wand, which is a +1 to fire spells.
I was hoping you'd forgotten that.
Nope, I remembered. And I always miss with this, so you're all right.
Oh.
Not today, we don't. So,
advantage and +1.
24.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay, so 1d10. It's only a d10. Plus.
Well, what I'm going to say is because he's currently covered in oil, he's going to be this round. He's going to be vulnerable to fire damage. So it'll be double whatever you roll. It burns off.
I might turn into my fire elemental.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
So he takes 20 fire damage.
+1.
22 fire damage. Boof! As you're like, I say, Jafar from Stargate. Firebolt down angled at this orc as he's just started to climb out the water and goes, boof! It's covered in flame. Screams as all of the oil gets burnt off of him. And you see him kind of look back in your direction. the kind of all charred. You see his tusks all covered in ash and that as he's trying to climb his way up, but he's no longer covered in oil.
See, I was helping.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. Ass. Is that you?
I'm quite proud of my little.
Yeah, whatever. Is that
I'm
your,
quite proud of it.
whatever. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, this guy's going to
I
try.
might leave him alone now.
Gonna try and climb out. He once again falls back into the water. The one that is now climbing out is going to try and climb a bit higher. And he does indeed. Right, he's only about, hang on, so he can go up 15 foot. He's 10 foot away from the edge now. So next turn, if he climbs up, he'll get out.
Okay.
Patch's turn.
Patrick can run round here and then cast Cure Wounds on Actor.
On that guy coming out of the pit.
Yeah.
Actor will
Oh, thank
get
you.
9 magical healing on Actor.
Yay.
As you feel his
Wow,
little
thank
tail
you.
just in your back. But it's nice, it's nice. Gareth's turn.
Yeah, what I could do, I could turn into a fire elemental and just run round the pit and cause like a fire whirlwind.
There is some oil still.
Can I run round here and then push him back in?
He's 10 foot away from the top, so you'd have to basically, you could fly off and land on him.
Land on him
To knock
and
him
see
off,
if it
yeah.
holds.
Is the way I'd kind of think you'd have to do it, but then you'd be flying, so that would have been a third use of your flying, and you'd have to fly back out again. But you can do that if you want.
Yeah, if I can. Yeah, if I fly down and as part of my movement, just bang into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do me a contested strength check, please,
Yeah.
which he'll do with disadvantage because he's trying to hold on to the edge of this. Where are we? Oh, he got 19.
Oh,
He got 15 and he got 18. He's a strong arm.
So, what does that mean?
You have to beat 19 to knock him off the wall.
Oh, good. I'm not using that dice. I got 17 plus
Plus 2 at least.
1.
Oh, so as you
Yeah.
kind of land with kind of full force on this orc, you feel him. Oh, go on. But what?
But I'm going to use magical guidance,
Oh,
and I don't think. Oh, shall I? Is that a waste? No, fuck it. It's a waste. No, I won't bother. I won't bother. I've only got 2 sorcerer points left.
as you land with full force on this orc, you see his like fingers sink deep into the kind of mud and scree that's at the side, and it's almost like you've landed on solid ground, but it slides for like maybe an inch or two, and you kind of rebound back off into the air so that you keep your flying momentum.
And then I'll miss with my shield.
Mm.
2. Yes.
Yeah, that's a miss. I mean, better than 1. Actor.
I'm going to come round. The other guy's dead, isn't he?
Which guy?
This guy.
He's dead, yeah. There's
He's
just the
dead.
2 orcs left.
What's this guy doing?
Trying to climb out, but he hasn't got a handhold yet. This guy's about 10 foot, 10 foot down from the edge.
I'm gonna
He's
go
25 foot down.
Round here.
Are you going to go where?
Huh?
You're going to go where?
I'm going round to here.
That's 10, 20, about 30 foot.
Yeah, I've pretty much figured I'd have enough.
Yeah.
And I am going to. I'm going to go to the edge. I'm going to fire my crossbow at him.
Oh.
Do you know? I'm going to fire into his arms,
Oh.
into his hands as
Yeah.
he's holding on. So I'm going
Oh.
to fire into his arms. That's a miss.
Second crossbow.
It's also a miss, I believe,
Oh.
with an 11.
11 is a
That is
miss.
also a miss. So
As you-
I
It is very dark.
yeah.
And you're firing into basically a big pool of water. It's just got moonlight reflecting off it.
Yep.
And then you move
I'm
your
going to
last
step
10
back
foot.
a little bit.
Use your last 10 foot.
Yeah, well, 15.
Sorry, 15 foot. So the orc on the left is going to try and get his way out again. Oh, he falls back in. He's going to start drowning shortly. The one to the right. Does he finally climb up? Yeah, he does indeed. He gets up over the edge and runs at Actor.
I go, well done!
And also,
We were cheering for you.
Aggressive. Pardon?
We were just going, yeah, we were cheering for you to get out. Well done.
Sent that abrasive oil stuff to help you get.
17 to Actor.
That's a hit.
That is another 12 damage.
Okay. It's all right.
Patch's turn.
Right, Patcher's going to run 17 and get to here, can he?
He's got 30 foot. Uh,
13.
Yeah, he can get
Yeah.
just behind that orc.
You get to here.
Yeah.
Do not grapple the orc.
It's not his choice. If he succeeds with the bite, it's an immediate grapple.
Okay, so he'll do a tail attack with advantage.
Yeah.
That's 16. That's a miss.
Oh,
Just.
you can do another attack. That's fine.
Yeah, but if he grapples, then
He can climb
It,
back.
it can climb back out.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Well,
Just
but
bite
I'm
him as
gonna
well.
do anything.
Bite his ass. He's
You
going
know
for
he
his
can't
ass
climb.
cheeks.
Yeah, exactly. He climbed out last time in one move. It's fine.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and now I can call it. And yes, I'm gonna go for his ass.
He does 21 piercing damage to the guy's ass.
Butt cheek damage.
Butt cheek damage. He is now clamped on to that orc's ass as he grapples. I imagine in cartoons when you see the
I can
dog.
just, yeah.
Let's see what the call hit for that is actually. That is a good one. Here we go, card shots.
Does it have bite cheek to the ass?
What?
Bite cheek, bite to the ass cheek.
Okay, so we can have either pierce body, essentially,
Yeah.
low blow, slash tendon in leg, or femur smash in his leg. Which one do you like?
What's low blow?
That's the groin shot, which we've done before. Causes
'Cause-
pain and mortal horror.
And what's
Because
the
what I
other?
was gonna try and do was to not go for his ass, but go for his legs, so that if he did fall back in,
Okay.
he couldn't climb out as easy.
What we'll do then is, because you're going for the leg, we'll go femur smash. So he's bit kind of with enough force to go, straight into this orc's leg, and you hear a crack as his femur goes. Let's say on his right leg. So he now cannot take the dash action. He has disadvantage on all dexterity saving throws, and his movement speed is halved. So yeah, his leg is just screwed. Gareth's turn.
Okay, so I will fly around here. I think I'll land now. I'll land 50 feet. Wow.
Ah! I'm gonna fly up in the air and just drop.
Yeah. Superhero land.
Breakfast.
And then what am I gonna do?
Gripping onto his leg, flapping around.
Yeah, I'll just hack at him with my sword, I think.
Weakening.
Mm.
With my fire sword.
Oh,
So I use Where's my fire dice? 3. So that's a miss. So he's moving that much because Patcher's on his on his leg that I missed. So then I will. Which one did I do good on? Try this one. And then I'll try and hit him with my shield. Eight.
Yeah.
That's a
Fortunately,
miss.
that is a miss. But you are currently emanating a bit of light from your fire source.
Oh, lovely.
Actor, you've seen a big flaming sword come out as the superhero lands again. Takes a swing but misses the orc as he's kind of stumbling around with Patcher on his leg. Goes to like whack him with a shield and again misses.
Okay. I will hit him.
Mm.
Clear out advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, and I roll 4 and both there, so I think that's a miss. Yep, that's a miss.
Yep.
Second attack.
So you've broken the staff in half again. So.
Yes, apologies, yeah.
It's all right.
That's why I missed, because I hadn't quite broken it.
You break it over his head.
23.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll hit him, we'll stab him first. 13, 2 of which is poison.
Oh, very nice.
I will now flurry of blows.
Ooh.
I will miss with flurry of blows. I will hit with flurry of blows. Can you make a strength saving throw at disadvantage, please?
He's still grappled as well. Disadvantage. That's
Yeah.
a 5.
He keeps rolling 5.
He's going to use his reaction
Okay.
before the effect of this goes off. Again, you see his kind of jaw lolls open. You see this massive like appendage come flying out of his mouth. She's going to do towards that. That's a hit this time. That is not a lot, but still. You will take 7 poison damage as his tongue lashes out, and you feel it kind of strike across a bit of like bare part of your arm. And as the tongue rips away, you feel like loads of barbs rip out of your arm. You feel like poison spreading down into it.
As a reaction to his reaction, Hellish Rebuke.
Oh! Don't forget we need to do the whatever happens from the strength saving throw as well.
He rolled a 5, so he gets
He failed,
pushed
yeah. Oh, is this going
15
to be the
feet
push?
back. But in
While he's on fire.
reaction to his
While he's on
reaction, a Hellish Rebuke, which so he needs a Dex saving throw, which he is at disadvantage of.
Oh yeah, because I broke his leg.
Yep. Which, funnily enough, for the first thing from a flurry of blows is at disadvantage
You
anyway.
got 2.
Okay, so
So he's flying back, and then you just
As he
Flying
flies
back.
backwards with Patcher attached.
yeah.
okay, that is 3d10 damage. I rolled a 1
Oh,
and 2 10s.
wow.
Anything else? Just
I don't think I had anything to it, so that's
does the fire one apply to
21.
that as well?
Pardon?
Does the fire one apply to that?
Oh, it says fire spell, so +1. So that's
So
22 points of damage.
So that was the same as from your staff, just with the.
Push back 15 feet, and I'm guessing there's oil still in the water. Set fire to the oil that's in the water.
No, but he is going to fall off the edge again.
Bye.
With Patcher.
Come on.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.
He got up last time, he can get up again.
Anything else in your turn?
And I'm tired now.
As you again feel the strange, oppressive.
I'm going to shout, Patcher, get that flipping pendant off his pigging neck.
The other one that's drowning is now going to try. No, he drowns.
Yay!
As you,
I mean,
that was his last. That was his last one. As you kind of see his hands like scrabbling to get onto the edge of the lake, you see it kind of get slower and slower until eventually, like one hand comes out and you see it sinking at the mud, and then just slide down into the water. And there's a few bubbles.
I am temporarily trying to forget that these two orcs were actually very polite to us when we bumped into them.
They were.
Yeah, but then they attacked us.
Well, the guys did really. They did it first.
Yeah, but then they attacked us.
Well, they did, yeah, no, 100%. And I'm quite proud of my little lake move.
That guy has now fallen
And then pouring them in with oil and then setting fire to them.
into the water again.
It's a little love heart, is that lake? Have you noticed?
Thatcher's turn. He's going to now detach from the orc. And once again, climb back out onto the top.
I think he enjoys that.
Gareth, I mean, he's very clean now.
Do you enjoy it, Badger?
You seems like the dog shake.
I'm going to go over and give him
Gareth's now soaked with oil and water.
I set firebolt to Gareth.
Now the hellish rebuke catches it.
Is there any?
I think it's like it.
There's no oil left down there, is there?
There's a bit on the surface of the water, but it's not enough to cover the whole lake now.
Okay. He's in the water now, isn't he?
He's fallen into the water now, yeah.
All right. So if I do Sorcerer's Burst with lightning damage,
Can we throw one of the dead bodies on top of him?
seeing as he's wet,
Drag one over, I guess.
Keep piling stuff over. Sorry!
would that do anything more?
What do you want to do?
Do Sorcerer's Burst, but with lightning damage.
You can try, you don't know.
Try it. 17 plus 9 to
That
hit.
is absolutely a hit.
And then 2d8. 7 and 4, 11. 11 lightning damage.
What he's going to have to do.
Covered in water. I was going to do cold damage, but it's not like freezing, is it?
He's gonna. What I'm gonna do is he's gonna make a con saving throw, and if he fails it, he's gonna take double damage because he's in the water. He passed. We're good. Oh. You got 23.
Okay.
What was the damage? Sorry.
7 and 4, 11.
11 lightning damage. As you see, it kind of you arc it down into the water, and the lightning bolt kind of bursts out of your hand. You see it kind of ripple across the surface before it. His kind of hand comes up out of the water, and it latches on, and you see a shape kind of under the water for a second, getting electrocuted.
Like just a skeleton, like on cartoons.
Yeah.
And then his hair all stands on
You see
end.
the orc skeleton.
Yeah. And then I want to chuck my shield at him.
Mm.
Let's miss with that. 14 plus 3.
17 is just enough.
That
Yay!
last.
Finally hit someone with your
Who is
shield.
virtually unconscious.
He's not looking great. He's not looking great. He's been set on fire. He's been almost drowned several times now. He's been electrocuted as well.
That is 5 bludgeoning and 3 force.
Absolutely. He looks incredibly beaten up. As you see his head kind of just burst out of the water, he takes a breath. The shield just tang, smashes him in the nose, and it knocks his head back under the water again.
He's having a bad day.
I mean, to be fair, they've all had a pretty bad night of it so far.
And then
Yeah.
I'll just move over there so I can get a better look at when Actor finishes him off.
That's not all I'm going to finish him off.
Different game. Actor's turn. I mean, you're not looking too healthy yourself at the minute.
I mean, shut up. Yeah, I need a long rest.
Yeah. Let's don't neither of these orcs had anything on them, right?
If what?
Excuse me. Have you got any potions on you? I'll pull you up for some potions.
He's trying to talk to the broken tooth now.
And then he goes, oh shit, I forgot. And then drinks a potion. And it's a flying potion.
You know, the worst part is
What?
these guys have got healing abilities, but they have to hit you to make the healing go.
I haven't felt that. To be fair, every time it's hit
They
me,
didn't
I've
need to.
just
They didn't need to at the beginning. It was just the axe. It's,
Yeah.
it was all in melee. They were fine.
Yeah.
People's like setting them on fire, electrocuting them.
I will. What's he doing now?
Well, he's just got hit in the face with a shield.
Where is it? It's in the water.
Yeah, where it says 25.
Okay, I will aim for him with my fireball. And I'm sorry, but I very rarely hit with this. I can't use my thingy anymore because I think I only get one go with the telescope. Oh, 2 a day. No, sorry. 17.
17 is literally just enough.
Just enough. Oh, that's pathetic though. That is 1, 2 damage with fireball. Mighty 2.
As you click the staff back together again and just use your scope as well.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, I didn't this time.
Okay.
I still hit.
You don't look through the scope. You just angle a shot off down the side. As you see the bolt kind of arc off down in his direction, as you see him finally kind of get both hands onto a big boulder just at the side of the edge of the lake, and he pulls his face up out of the water. Break it down for me.
Yes.
How many hit points did he have? He had 2 hit points. That was the 1 because I rolled a 1. I fire it, and I never aim with this thing. I never hit with this thing, and the last one did pretty well. And then it hits the rock, just as he comes up. It hits the rock, and then it rebounds and hits him smack in the head, and just finishes him off.
And he splashes back into the lake.
I'm not gonna lie to you. At the moment, I was doing him a favour at this point.
You see him sink. Yep. A couple of bubbles. Doesn't come back up.
Patch, you go get. See if I've got Patch.
That is everyone out of initiative now.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Heal.
Search the bodies.
You can get to the cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the cultists.
I'm going to search these cultists.
I'll take this one. You take that one.
And then once we're done with them, we'll chuck them in the lake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
And
So
then Patcher can walk down into the lake because he can climb, can't he? So
he can climb, but he can't do any investigation stuff.
Oh, sugar.
Got no hands.
Okay.
So, can you give me investigation rolls, then, please?
Mm-hmm.
16 plus 0.
7.
Oh, but Actor can do it. Actor can matrix down there.
She got bad.
I got bad, yeah.
Huh?
She
I rolled
badly.
bad.
No, but you can do the matrix thing down the wall, can't you?
She can run down as long as she doesn't end her movement in the water. So she could run down the surface and then back up and out again, but she couldn't go underwater.
Oh, we can.
You've got swim speed, so you can do that.
We've got whole breath.
Yeah.
We can breathe underwater.
You can both do that.
Yeah, because we've got the gift from the god thing.
Yeah, which you've never used. She's never had.
Because we've never had the need to.
Because I've only got one use of fly thing left, so.
Well, I've got feather fall anyway, so I can jump down there and not even feel it.
You still got to climb back out, but I mean, you've got enough time if you wanted to just spend time climbing out. You can do it. Just means you waste time doing it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look though, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Okay.
There you goes.
There's going to be no on these guys, you know that, don't you? He's just pulling our leg right now.
Don't know. Let's try it.
Do you know what?
My boots, it just says you can use the boots to fly up to 4 hours.
Yeah.
At once or in several shorter flights, each one using a minimum of 1 minute from the duration.
Yeah. So you've used about 4 minutes so far. Because you kept landing and taking off again.
I shouldn't have been able to do that.
What?
It says each one using a minimum of 1 minute.
Yeah. And remember, the entirety of combat is 1 minute.
Yeah.
So if you'd have just stayed flying the whole time, you've used 1 minute. But each time you land and take off again, that takes off a minimum of a minute. And you did that like 4 times. So you've lost 4 minutes off the flight time so far.
So it means I can land and do that.
Yeah, you just each
You
time
can
you
do it
it,
as many times as you
yeah,
want.
well,
Okay.
up to 4 hours maximum.
So I've got plenty of fly thing left, so I can fly down, can't I?
3 hours and 55 minutes, not in combat flying around.
Yeah.
But like in combat, you try to take off and land 6 times, you wouldn't be able to do that. So, are you going to go into the water?
Do you know?
Yeah.
I've got a feeling this is. I don't trust you.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll fly down and
Wow.
Yeah, go on.
not
I'll
going
go
to drown,
into-
are we?
I only got a 5 searching this guy. 7, sorry, searching that guy. The guy that I'm by the side of.
Mhm.
I got a 7 searching him. And I'm going to be whatever I found there. And then I'm going to go and.
So, each of
It's
the
not water, it's acid.
human cultists appear to be dressed in loose black clothing, but with thick kind of hide armor underneath. Their daggers seem to be made from like chipped, glittering volcanic glass, and you can see that they both have holy symbols tucked underneath their kind of lizard hide armor. They both have a leather cord wrapped around their wrists, threaded through a number of mummified eyes. Looking over their forms based over their bodies, you each find that both of those cultists have got an additional eye on their body somewhere, like perhaps on the shoulder, on their thigh, but they both have one additional eye somewhere on their body, as well as this leather cord with mummified eyes around one wrist. The holy symbol appears to be made from the same kind of volcanic glass as the dagger. Can either of you do me a religion check, please, if you look at the symbols?
What? Are you all right with religion?
Well, did you look at the symbol as well?
Yeah.
Religion check.
I think you're better at religion.
It's okay.
No,
we'll both do it.
If Gareth looked at it as well, he needs to be doing me one.
8.
Okay.
I know enough.
I need to roll as well.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw the symbol as well.
That's
15.
At 15, you do not recognise the symbol on the holy kind of pendants that they've got.
Can we take them though?
You can definitely both take the holy symbols if you want.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll for this. You both remember in the Valadar cottage, you saw some weird symbols and things and stuff like that. The symbols are strikingly similar to the ones that you saw in the cottage.
Okay.
And the daggers, can I take the daggers?
Yep.
Might be worth a bit of money.
Are you wearing them? Are you carrying them? What are you doing? I need to know what you're doing with them.
With the pendant,
Yeah.
I'm putting it in my pocket.
And I'll put it on. I'll wear it.
Okay. And Gareth's going to go in the lake.
No, I'm going to go in.
You're going to go in the lake.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I can jump in,
Yeah.
and then I'll figure out how to get out.
You dive straight in.
Now I'm covered in oil and fire.
What's your swim speed?
And
And you can breathe underwater, can't
I
you?
can breathe
Yeah.
underwater.
That's fine.
And
But it's
swim
not water.
don't know what. I don't know if it's the same speed because
if you've got a swim speed, then it's usually the same as your walking speed.
we've got it with the thing, that gift that we got with the breathing water thing. I'm sure it's
And the swim speed as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I think-
It's the same as your walking speed if you've got.
Yeah.
Swim speed. It's usually anyway.
I think.
That's fine.
I don't have my notes from
That's fine.
Yeah, go.
Searching the orcs. At first glance, they appear to be just normal village kind of militia sort of thing. But you searching through their clothes, you can again see those holy symbols that they had. Theirs appear to be much more substantial, but similar kind of design and shape and everything and material. But it seems to be, it feels a lot heavier for the symbols that they've got. And even just holding it in your hand, you feel almost depressed, like a overwhelming weight just pushing down, and you're holding on to this this holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the one that had the weird tongue thing that lashed out at you, as you're kind of checking over the body, you see a whole symbiote come out of its mouth and start like swimming towards you like an eel. What do you want to do?
I take out that obsidian dagger that I've got, that I just put, and try to stab at the eel.
Yeah.
I don't know, or catch it, or...
No, absolutely fine. You can, as this thing kind of wends its way towards you, you kind of, grab it and just take the head straight off the end of this thing. You kill a tongue-worm symbiote.
Okay. I go, God,
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Yeah. But there's two ways I can get in you, bad boy. Top or bottom? The pendant round their neck, then I want to take it.
The oppressive one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And do they have anything else on them? I don't think so. But I will take the oppressive pendants off both of them,
Okay.
and then I will try to climb out of the...
Do you have a climb speed?
No.
It's going to take you a bit of time to climb out safely, basically. But yeah, ultimately you manage to get back up.
I mean, someone could throw me a row.
Nah, busy.
And you said you wanted to throw the cultists
Yeah,
into the
we'll
lake
chuck them
as well.
in the river, lake thing.
Throw them both into...
Just like we were never here.
There you go.
That's marble blood all over the floor.
As you throw them both into the lake.
Now I can have a closer look at these two oppressive pendant things. If I put one on, does it feel oppressive?
As
Do I still feel...
As you wear it, you still kind of get the same sensation, but it's not nearly as bad as just carrying it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a lighter kind of sensation that you got as when they had as they were wearing them, they were holding out in your direction, but it's a lot less than when they were aiming it at you.
I don't know if we should wear these.
I don't know. Aim it at me, see what it does.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I aim it at Gareth. Does it do anything? Here, if you hold it, you hold the other one. What? How do you feel?
Yeah, as soon as does it take it off you?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you take it off, you again feel the same kind of similar oppressive sensation, but not nearly as bad as when they were wearing them or holding them.
So I don't think we can use these.
Well, do me a religion check.
I'm so good at these at the moment. Ooh, that actually wasn't. I had 17.
17, similar with a lot of things to do with belief and gods and like religious powers and things like that, you need to believe in the power that is, coming your way. And you can't just pick up a god's sword and say, right, I'm acting on behalf of this god now.
Okay.
If you don't believe in this particular deity that's perhaps bestowing this power, it has no power for you.
So what I'm going to say is I don't think we particularly believe in this guy. So I think we should throw these in the bottom of the.
You
lake.
don't even recognise the symbol.
Yeah, we don't even know who this is. This is only going to slow us down, and I've got a feeling it's going to be bad for us to carry this. So I think we should toss these into the lake.
Okay.
So we're going to toss them into the lake.
Yeah. So you throw all 4 holy symbols down into the lake.
The 2 pendant things.
There's 2 pendants and the 2 kind of bigger ones from the Orcs. Are you throwing just the big ones?
So the big ones, they have an oppressive effect on us, don't they? But the other 2 don't.
They just seem to be smaller versions of the same symbol. Well, they don't seem to feel like they give any effects to you. Yeah.
So we'll throw the big ones that are affecting.
Okay. You keep the 2 smaller ones.
Small ones, but I've got mine in my pocket.
Okay, and Gareth's wearing his still.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I had a feeling that maybe it was they were forced to wear it or something. If it's like a penance sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, you could have asked them, but
I mean,
just to make them depressed because.
I don't have Speak with Dead. No, I don't have Magic Crystal. I used to have Magic Crystal.
Never mind.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
What would you like to do?
We will now go home.
Drying yourself off. So there is essentially, you're surrounded by the Blackroot Forest. There's the path back to the Blackroot town, and there is a entrance to a cave to the north with 2 smoking black torches.
So there's no one to ask anymore because we just killed everyone.
Pretty much.
But we did try and ask them. They didn't really give us any information.
We have been very American drama series about this.
But what do they expect? What do they expect? They could have told us everything we wanted to know, and then we'd have been on our way.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
So can we head towards the cave? Is there anything? Can you hear anything coming from the cave?
From here, you cannot.
Because they said it was some ritual or something. So I would have imagined a ritual would involve either a sacrifice or stupid chanting.
From here outside, you can't hear anything.
All right, I'm gonna walk closer, check in for traps along the way.
Mm.
Do you need to heal?
Yeah, I'm down about half my points.
You can always take an hour.
What time is it now?
It's sort of 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Because we're here to stop a ritual, aren't we? So
you've got maybe 3, 4 hours of darkness left before the sun starts coming up.
Did they say anything about?
Well.
So do you want a short rest and then go in?
Well, I don't have any potions left.
Oh.
So I'll need. Yeah, I can roll some dice, but it does mean that I have to take a short rest.
Yeah, I ain't got any potions either. To give
Scout
you.
See what you're gonna come across.
Yeah, you've got your herbalist kit on you.
Yeah.
And you can always try and be stealthy. You don't have to run straight in and fight.
No, we don't.
Come on.
I'd just rather be backed up with some points rather than.
Well, you've got actually still got some healing spells left.
Yeah. Do you know what? We'll have a quick scout around and see if there's anything that I can find. I'm particularly.
Is scouting around going to take more than an hour?
Not in there.
No, outside.
I mean, outside. You know from what you've already seen walking through the forest, it's all like tangled vines and like thick darkwood trees and stuff.
Yeah, so there's no point scouting around there.
Herbs and plants and things.
Yeah.
I meant inside the cave.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, Patcher's got 6 spell slots left.
Okay.
So he can do cure wounds at level 3, can't he?
Yeah, good then.
Yeah, we'll just crack on. Because
Do you want to chuck Actorial first, or do you want to carry on?
Yeah, we'll do Cure Wounds at level 3.
Okay.
That'll be 3d8.
That is 20 magical healing back on Actor.
Magic, so that's just like a potion.
Yeah.
So now they'll have to do it, and then we'll crack on because we don't really want to waste an hour, do we?
Got some poison. That's all I've got. I ain't got any potions or anything.
That's all right. Well, we'll go through. I've got over half now, and we can go in and scout the place out first, can't we?
Yeah, I mean, again, I can turn us invisible. But I can't turn all 3 of us invisible.
Yeah.
And I don't think Patra's the stealthiest of big metal robot dogs.
I mean, he's got +2 to Dex, so.
Same
Let's
as
just
me.
go inside.
Yeah, okay, let's head on inside.
Okie dokie.
Stealthily.
So as you make your way into the cave, can you two, and I'll roll for Thatcher, give me stealth checks. Okay.
1.
17.
And I've got 1.
I got a 1.
Do you have any Dex to add on to that?
No,
Oh, man.
I've got a +0. However,
Oh.
shall I? I'm going to use magical guidance.
Oh.
2.
So is that a magical 3?
That's 2. Fucking what a waste of a sorcerer's point that is.
So, I mean, that's easy for me to divide by 3 because you've got 30 altogether. So your stealth roll, as an average, was 10. So as long as no one's passive perception is above 10.
No, I went by myself. I went ahead.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine. So, as you start walking into the entrance to the cave, you can see that the cavern ahead is dry and musty. The floors appear worn smooth by generations of passing footsteps. You said that you wanted to check for traps as you made your way in, didn't you?
Yeah.
You find no signs of traps. You also don't appear to hear any kind of waiting creatures or anything. As you walk through, and your footsteps kind of make faint echoes as you descend deeper and deeper into this cavern, suddenly an eerie crimson glow rises from the passage ahead.
Octos traders with a flame in her eye. Red tiefling's fists make the darkness fly. Gareth the glamour blade, strong and wise. Half elf and human, storm in disguise. Through the shattered world, their path unfolds. In the land of Eberron, they strike bold. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow they confide. Monk and fighter, sorcerer's might. Acta and Gareth in the fight. Mountains tall, through jungles they run, facing warforged beneath the darkened sun. Acta's chief flows, a fist burn bright. Gareth casts spells in the heat of the fight. From the spires of Sean to the Mormon scars, their bond grows stronger through the endless wars. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow they confide. Monk and fighter, sorcerer's might. Acta and Gareth in the fight. In the lightning realms roar, they stand their ground. Two souls intertwined where danger is found. With every strike they carve their tale. Heroes of Eberron never to fail. confide.